Happy Monday, everybody. It is a new month. It is a new week. And what does that tell us? What does that say about me? What does that say about you? That we are on a new episode of Melody's Music Highlights, and we love starting off the Monday strong with pointing out the obvious. I know, you're welcome. But anyways, guys, apologies for no new video last week because, you know what? To be honest, it wasn't as strong as this new Music Friday. And trust me, you guys, trust me, take this as a ultimate teaser that if you, for any means, were shook at this week's New Music Friday, you're not even ready for what the month of October has in store for us. That's all I'm gonna say, so let's move on. Okay, we know the drill. Before we start off Melody's Music Highlights, I gotta tell you to go to the link in my description because not only do I have a Spotify playlist, I have an Apple Music playlist, and of course this humble abode right here, I have a YouTube playlist of all the songs that I talk about in this week's episode. But of course, it was such a hefty New Music Friday this week that I can't talk about everyone that's released something, that they are in my Melody's Music Highlights playlist that I don't talk about here. A little preview is Travis Scott's new song, Summer Walker's new album, Avett Brothers, much more. But the only way you'll know is if you check out the playlist in my link in my description. You are welcome. I love being an equal opportunity entertainer here at Melody's Music Highlights. So let's get on to it. Okay, so first of all, you guys like my new background? You know, new month, new background. You're welcome. Okay, moving on. We are here to discuss 4 songs with one surprise that you won't know until the end. So you gotta buckle in and get ready. That looked very intense, but buckle in, you know, safety, precaution. I should have like a light thing like the airplanes have, like, please buckle in. Anyways, we are talking about Niall Horan's new song, Nice to Meet Ya. We are talking about Dan and Shay, Justin Bieber's new song, 10,000 Hours. Who else are we talking about here? Oh, of course. We are talking about Jessie Reyes' new song, Far Away. Who else? I mean, we're all buckled in. I know what I'm talking about, but I like keeping you guys on the edge of your seats. 4th song is Anthony Ramos' new song, Mind Over Matter. And of course, the 5th and final song of today's episode is a, you know, edge of our seat secret. We love a teaser here at Melody's Music Highlights. So enough of me talking. Let's get through the songs. I know you guys are excited. You're buckled in. So let's go. Alrighty, we gotta start off with the man himself, Niall Horan, right here for his new song, Nice to Meet Ya. We have not gotten a new song from Niall since his last album, Flicker, which came out in 2017. You know, as I mentioned here before, if you are a One Direction fan, you took a secret oath, a mental oath to yourself, that whatever they do in their solo careers, we will be supporting, whether it be a bop or a flop, okay? Period, point blank. So obviously none of them have delivered a flop. We are not discussing Zayn here because that is a whole other Melody's Music Highlights video. And if you want that, 1, subscribe, but 2, comment down below if you want that, because we got thoughts here on Melody's Music Highlights. But enough of a side topic there. Niall Horan's new song, Nice to Meet Ya. This is a completely different sound than Niall Horan brought to us with Flicker. Not saying it was bad, but I feel like him and his label understood that it's like, okay, we need to like amp it up. He's in a whole different headspace. All of those artists say that they're like, I'm in a different headspace now. Like, this is the best thing I've created. Like, I feel like the fans will connect this more. It's my true self. Yeah, we get that. Every project that you guys do, it's the same thing. But no, honestly, this is so good, and I hope people don't sleep on this. Oh my god, like Flicker, I know for some people they were saying like, oh, it's too slow for me, it's just way different. I get it, whatever. Again, mental oath, you took it that you loved it, okay? But One Direction fan or not, this song, British rock vibes. I take this statement very lightly as I say they remind me of the song reminds me of Lonely Boy. So yeah, not saying that it's exactly like the Black Keys, but I'm saying it gives that Black Keys feel. But yeah, Nice to Meet Ya, British rock vibes, up tempo. It's just so good. And if not, Niall is going in this direction the way I'm feeling it. This is what a sophomore album needs to be about, because when you come out with a sophomore album, it is very tricky because your debut album has such momentum that you kind of you can go off track from that momentum with the sophomore album. But if he goes with this track with Nice to Meet You, which you need to stream right now, watch the music video, whatnot, get him those numbers. It is so good. Pop rock blessing for 2019. Enjoy. Nice to meet you. What's your name? Let me treat you. Alrighty, I'm gonna bring my excitement down just a notch down, because I feel like it's just going way too intense on camera, and also I'm sweating a little, so we don't need that on camera. Anyways, moving on. We are on to our second track, which is none other than Dan and Shay and Justin Bieber's new song, 10,000 Hours. Now listen, I had a feeling this was coming, and I had a feeling this would be the type of song, because let's digress for a second. Scooter Braun manages Dan and Shay, country duo, also manages, as we know, Justin Bieber. So we knew this was bound to happen. And then Justin Bieber gets married this past weekend. So hello, I had a feeling, I'm like, okay, if he's gonna get married this weekend, he's probably gonna drop a song on the wedding day, or maybe week before, week after, to be like, this is my love song, my love letter to my wife. So this is close enough, probably on point. The whole music video is them and their wife. So there you go. A country pop love song. We love that. You know what? We love a marketing tactic. Take that in. That's the music industry for you. But 10,000 Hours, Dan and Shay, Justin Bieber. So it's a country pop love song. It is catchy. It gets in your head real quick. But if you enjoyed That Should Be Me, you remember that song from My World 2.0, from Justin's debut album, where he did it with Rascal Flatts? It's basically that song met in 2019, flipped over. So That Should Be Me, you know, he was like, oh my god, that should be me, like holding your hand, blah blah blah, like I should be your boyfriend. Hi, 10,000 Hours is basically like, hi, thank you so much for being with me, getting married with me, yeah, I love you so much, so 10,000 hours. So basically it's like, hi, That Should Be Me was the child, and hi, 10,000 Hours is the adult. So there you go. If you enjoyed that song, then for sure guaranteed you will like 10,000 Hours. So please enjoy. Justin Bieber, Dan and Shay, 10,000 Hours is basically the 180 turn of That Should Be Me. Enjoy. Let's spend 10,000 hours and 10,000 more. Oh, if that's what. Alrighty, we are on to our third track, which is none other than Jessie Reyes' new song, Far Away. Now, if you have not heard a Jessie Reyes song, I don't know, where have you been? Let's crawl out of that rock that you're under, and let's stream her, because that's what she deserves. Okay, so Far Away was dropped this past Friday, and it came with high regards to the music video, because, listen, after you watch this Melodies Music Highlights, please go check out the music video. I'll link it in my description. Truly powerful. It is a political message. Wherever you stand on that doesn't matter, but the song itself, it's about, you know, she's a very powerful R&B singer. Sorry, very powerful, got me choked up. Very powerful R&B singer. It's basically about losing your lover, that it's just so empowering, the love that you guys had, and suddenly you're being pulled away from each other. So please watch the music video. The song is very powerful. That's the thing about her, that the first time I had heard about her was on Calvin Harris's album that came out 2 years ago. So that's where I got, you know, her on my radar. This is truly a powerful song, and if this is the, again, I like to talk about direction that artists take whenever they're releasing a single. If this is the direction that she's taking for her upcoming album, whenever that may come out, this is truly the way you drop a song, drop a video to get the attention of everyone, to get a listen. So enjoy Jessie Reyes' song, Far Away. Very powerful. Love connection in it. So it's powerful, about love, and it's with a power female vocalist. So enjoy Jessie Reyes, Far Away. I feel what you feel when you're far away. When you're far away. Alrighty, we are on to our fourth song, which is Anthony Ramos' song, Mind Over Matter. Now, when you look at him, you're like, why is he so familiar? Well, I'll tell you. If you're a fan of Hamilton, you already know who Anthony Ramos is. Like, you're like, Melody, I know. I'm a Hamilton head. I don't know if that's what the fans are called. If not, you're welcome. So if you're a Hamilton head, you would know who Anthony Ramos is. And of course, if you've seen A Star is Born, he is Lady Gaga's best friend in the movie. So there you go. So he has released his new song, Mind Over Matter. When I first listened to the song, I was shook. Okay, I was like, It's very sexual, okay? To the extent that you're like, oh, okay, like, we get it. You and your wife are couple goals, but like, damn, this is like, your wife must appreciate the song. So again, this is another R&B pop song. It is up-tempo, very dancey, sexy and sultry. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Please listen to Anthony Ramos. I feel like in 2020 this dude is gonna, whatever his trajectory you think of it now, so even if you think he's here or even here, it's gonna go far in 2020, because I feel like the direction that he's going in is empty right now in this generation, and I feel like he's gonna fill that gap very well very soon. So let's take a listen.
When we're made in love, we take it deeper. Mind over.
Alrighty, we have arrived to our fifth and final track, the teaser track, the one that has kept everyone on the edge of their seats. I feel it. The live studio audience, oh my god, I haven't even mentioned them in today's episode. I'm so sorry. It's a new month. I'm sorry. The live studio audience is on the edge of their seats, so drum roll please. It is none other than Mika's new song, Stay High, from his new album that came out this past Friday called My Name is Michael Holbrook. So Mika, I have discussed of him. That didn't make sense. I have discussed him before on Melody's Music Highlights. Again, one day we will learn English on this channel. When will that be? Who knows? Stay tuned, subscribe to figure that out. You're welcome. So his new album, we haven't gotten a new album from him since 2015, so we love a welcome back album. Mika, Stay High. I've talked about him before with San Remo, so if you enjoyed that song, you'll really enjoy this song. I feel like he experiments with the pop realm very well, in essence of he likes to dip his feet into different buckets of sounds that I feel like we haven't heard in a while, whether it be a few years or a decade. So you get my drift. Stay High, if you're a fan of Foster the People, that is the vibe I get from the song. But there is, again, this song just gets me choked up. Jessie Reyes to Mika, Jesus. There is one part in the song that when I first heard it, you guys, you don't understand. I had to replay that part at least 7 to 10 times. I think it's gonna be 10. 10 times, and I'm like, oh my god, this reminds me of a song. I can't figure it out. You know, my human Shazam moment in my head goes, you know, full blast. I'm trying to recognize, I'm like, oh my god, this like resembles so well to another song that I know. And I got it, ladies and gentlemen, because we love an epiphany moment. It reminds me of the song Geronimo. Do you guys remember that song? The one that was like, so say Geronimo. I'm not gonna sing it. Say Geronimo. Say Geronimo. Yeah, so it reminds me of that song. Apologies in advance, I am blanking on the band's name, but you guys know exactly what song I'm talking about. I'm gonna link in my description, and I'm gonna also put in my description the part in Mika's song. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put it in the preview a little bit so you know what I'm talking about, and then you can go listen to Geronimo, because that needs streams from a few years ago. And you can agree with me or not. Leave it in the comments below if you think that reminds you of that song. But anyways, we love that. We love a smooth, breezy pop song that reminds us of Foster the People, Geronimo, and of course, a good song to end with on Melody's Music Highlights. We love that, ladies and gentlemen. We love a ribbon on top for an episode. So let's take a listen, and of course, after that song, enjoy my outro. We love that.
Don't even care if you lie, you mean. Don't let me down, not now, 'cause I've been high.
Alrighty, we have arrived to the outro of Melody's Music Highlights. Again, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed today's episode, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and of course, as we know from the king himself, Barney, sharing is caring. So share this video. Who doesn't want to see a girl Babylon about music that maybe they don't care about, but slightly will if they watch this episode and check out my playlist? Link in the description, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. Anyways, guys, I'll see you next week with new music, because trust me, I have a feeling that October is going to come headstrong at us. So, but we're ready at Melody's Music Highlights, because what are we doing? We are buckled in. Okay, guys, see you next week. And of course, find me on Instagram and Twitter at Melody Reports. There you go. We love an outro that is so unorganized. Bye, guys. You want to stop the video, Melody? That would be great.